Welcome back to the One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast. During the Dog Days of Advent 24 Challenge, I'm presenting 12 days of trivia, and this is day number 11. I'm Paul Mackey, joined in the Measure for Measure tailoring shop on East 4th Street in post-snowstorm Duluth, Minnesota, by my lovely wife, Darcy.
Hello!
We also welcome back our bad altitude trivia teammates, Lucy and Patrick.
Hello.
I don't know if you've noticed, but in a previous trivia episode, I posited that the bad altitude might be 0, at least as far as parachuting goes.
Oi.
That's funny.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
I laughed out loud. You poked your head around the corner and you said that was good.
Okay.
I rolled my eyes.
So, are we interested in going into some answers?
Yeah.
To previously
We'll do
asked
some answers. So
questions.
go ahead and say the question, and then we're going to give you our best guesses. We'll see
very
what's
good.
going on.
All right, first up was a board game, first produced by Parker Brothers, where the game board is arranged like a calendar month, where players manage money and debt and receive mail. They proceed toward the space that is the game's namesake, and that namesake is...
I have no idea, but I thought of one that I thought was a really stupid board game at some point. It was called You've Got Mail.
Yeah, it's older than that.
Okay.
I think I've got this.
All
Okay.
right.
My grandfather gave us every game under the sun, and is this one Payday?
This game is Payday.
Yeah, I remember
Good call.
that now.
It's the best-selling game by game designer Paul J. Gruen and apparently outsold Monopoly in 1974 during its first year of release. Personally, it doesn't sound all that appealing, but maybe for kids who don't need to escape the steady progression of the days of the month and all the bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very, was that an 80s thing?
It's a
let's try to
70s thing.
stretch you
74.
out. Oh, jeez.
74.
Thanks, boomers.
All right, number 2. The Association for New York City Destination claims for 2 centuries it has been the pinnacle of glamour, shopping, and cultural landmarks and gilded glamour. Seen in films like Big, Breakfast at Tiffany's, The Dark Knight, and Taxi Driver. What is it?
I had 3 guesses.
Okay.
And I think that one of them is definitely wrong, and the other 2 are, it's a frickin' toss-up.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
My first one, I thought about, Big, and there's the Big, the scene in the FAO Schwartz.
Yes.
But that just seems like it's, I don't know, maybe it used to be a bigger thing, but that was one of my guesses. What else do you guys got?
I put Saks Fifth Avenue.
Oh.
But now that you said that out loud, I think that's the answer. FAO Schwartz.
It's possible, and then also I thought about Gimbels and Macy's.
Gimbals.
Gimbels is gone, but it was a real deal.
I think the store is gone. I remember from a news article that
It's the one.
exist.
It's the one that Elf is set in, even though it didn't exist when Elf was made.
Fictitious
funny.
Gimbels.
But yes, the answer is Fifth Avenue.
Just
Oh, Fifth Avenue.
Saks Fifth Avenue is on Fifth Avenue, obviously, but so is the FAO Schwartz store and
Okay.
various other...
Well, we were shopping in the right area, at least.
The Silver Screen Tours website also points out the main branch of the New York Public Library at Fifth Avenue and 42nd Street, which you may spot in Ghostbusters, Ted 2, or 13 Going on 30.
Now, I have a question. Ted 2?
Ted 2.
Is that the one with the stupid teddy bear?
That's the one.
Oh, for Christ's
But
sake.
the sequel.
Yeah, because that was a good idea.
Okay, so...
I have opinions, you know that.
And last up, looking for a film released in 1977, variously listed as crime drama or sexual thriller based on a 1975 novel of the same title, which was based on the 1973 murder of schoolteacher Roseanne Quinn. Star of the film, Diane Keaton, also featuring William Atherton, Tuesday Weld, Tom Berenger, LeVar Burton, and Brian Dennehy. What the heck is this film?
Okay, I am not sure, but it speaks to me of a time when my sister was a little older than me and like reading my mom's books that she shouldn't be reading. And I remember her stumbling across this one and being shocked and terrified and didn't want to know anything about it, and it was called The Happy Hooker.
It is.
Oh no.
Wow.
And they did make that into a movie. I have no idea who was in it or what it was about because I was like 5.
Oh
so
my goodness.
Wow. Wow, that's something.
And I was 5, and my sister was reading that?
Were there
Think about it, you guys.
were there other guesses?
So I just wrote down movies I know from the 70s.
Yes.
So I only have 2 answers.
Okay.
Okay.
So 3 Days of the Condor. I think that's Robert Redford. That's not Tom Berenger.
Yeah.
In my mind, they're pretty similar. And then I wrote Annie Hall, which I know has Diane Keaton, that I know has nothing to do
Good job.
with the sexy murder. And then I guess we'll also throw in Sniper with Tom Berenger, but that might
Right.
be an 80s movie.
That's a little later, I think. Yes.
Which I don't know what that would have to do with the school teacher. Wait, I'm going to guess Day of the Jackal,
Ah,
even though that's a espionage movie.
of course.
Good movie.
Lucy, anything?
I got nothing.
Okay. All right. So the answer is Looking for Mr. Goodbar. I read a long thread on IMDb about the title, and a lot of people seem to get confused between the original meaning of the title of the novel versus what the term means as a result of the release of the film. In the novel, it appears to be the name of the bar where the protagonist met her fatal one-night stand. Tuesday Weld was nominated for Best Supporting Actress Oscar, while Keaton was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actress.
All right.
Wow.
And so I will read the terms for the extra point and give a little pause for the
Yeah.
podcast audience. So, but you might get it from the list. Here we go. What do Payday, Fifth Avenue, and Mr. Goodbar make you think of?
I've got an idea.
Me too.
All right. Well, who wants? We'll give Lucy first shot then.
All right.
Okay. Well, these are candy bars, but I don't know if there's like
That's
a brand.
it is all candy bars that are produced by the Hershey Chocolate Company.
Okay, nice.
What's a holiday without some sweets? Even if one is attached to a vicious murder story. A Payday is peanuts over a caramel nougat center. It was originally produced by the Hollywood Candy Company in 1932. Then Leaf Brands bought it, and then it was purchased by Hershey. The Fifth Avenue is a peanut butter crunch enrobed in milk chocolate similar to a Clark or Butterfinger bar. Fifth Avenue was originally developed in 1936 by the Loudon Company. Yes, the same company as the Throat Drops.
Now, the licorice ones are the bomb, and you can't get them anymore.
Licorice?
Licorice cough
Ludens?
drops, they worked.
Black licorice?
Black licorice.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you, it was the best stuff. Would you like some brandy for your cough? No, just kidding.
Hershey acquired Ludens in 1986. The Fifth Avenue included a chopped almond topping until the 90s when that was dropped in a cost-cutting measure. And last up, the Mr. Goodbar is just chocolate with peanuts in it. It was originally produced in 1925. It has always been produced by Hershey's, though it was originally produced by the fictional Chocolate Sales Corporation because Milton Hershey was against a Hershey-branded bar with peanuts in it.
I have a question.
Yes?
He's like, yes.
Yes?
So, why did they call that movie Mr. Goodbar? How does that even...
Well, it says that it was apparently the bar where she met her one-night stand was called Mr. Goodbar.
So then why did they come up with that for the candy?
No, the candy was first in 1925.
But then why would they call the movie that?
This is a good question.
Because the novel was called that.
Oh my goodness. Did Hershey's try to sue their butts?
I don't know.
Totally
Is it part of the
should've.
story, or did they like change the name of the bar for the story?
Whoa,
Well, I'm
question.
sure that the 1973 murder was not directly connected to the bar.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even know if the bar really exists.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently in the novel, the bar had a one wall that was like Mr. Goodbar wrappers.
I'm going to have to check and see if my favorite podcast, Morbid, is... If they have
If
done
they have
that
something
one.
on the Looking for Mr. Goodbar murder.
Yeah, I'm going to look that
If
up.
I went into a bar and there was candy wrappers and I knew a murder took place there, I think that'd be a good setting for a sexy thriller.
That's right.
That's the first thing.
And they would be happy.
Yeah. It would take a dark turn. She would close the door in the mirror and you'd see the face and
Yeah, wouldn't be happy anymore.
All right, with today's points, your total possible rises to 50 points.
Oof.
Are you ready to listen and join us for the final set of questions and answers?
Oh, yeah.
I think we're at 17 out of 50. So,
Yeah, well, you haven't gotten all the days yet either.
so possibly an F+.
All right, the final set of questions. Tomorrow is the end of the Dog Days of Advent quiz series, and will feature only the answers.
That's sad. What was the 12th day of Christmas again?
It's 12...
I said 10.
Hens a Lane?
Ladies dancing?
Ladies dancing,
No.
Lords
Lady
of
dancers?
Lupin.
Wow.
Boy.
This is definitely one of those things that's
Like
always a trivia
maybe.
question, that they'll just pull out during Christmas time.
I know,
and they'll be
because it's so easy to get it mixed up.
It really
and I
is.
think, I think we kind of made it up as we went along.
I think that I believe that I read somewhere that there's a couple of them switched places over the years too,
I'm
Oh,
sure
I
they
believe
did,
that.
because
people messed up.
I mean, how many
it was on
ladies
purpose.
dancing do you really need? I mean,
All right, we ready for these questions then?
Yes.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Gershon Kingsley was an early electronic musician, and he used the Moog synthesizer to produce his music. One of his best-known compositions was released in 1969. A rearranged version was recorded by Kingsley with his band, the First Moog Quartet. Stan Free, one of the members of the First Moog Quartet, then made his own version, and it is that version that has earned worldwide acclaim. Record World magazine said the catchy tune, played out in intricate synthesizer counterpoint, expands on a musical idea first brought out in the popular Percolator commercials on TV.
really?
What song is this?
I don't know what the song is, but all I can hear is the percolator
I see.
in my head. I'll sing it later.
Percolator.
Yes.
Waiter, waiter, percolator. All right.
It is a major single that has been played and covered many, many times.
I have
What does that
a
have to do with
question.
the
I have a
coffee?
question.
Yes?
Can I ask something that would give a clue?
Possibly.
Have the Muppets covered it?
They have.
Okay.
Oh.
I know what it is.
Let's go, Darcy.
Please silence your phones. Is it a kid?
It's a Walgreens.
Okay.
1969 synthesizer.
I got it. I
Yeah,
know this
she's
one.
worked it out. All right, question 2. There was an animated series broadcast on Disney beginning in 2015 about a magical princess from another dimension who is sent to Earth as a foreign exchange student. If you could, please fill in the missing word of the title, blank versus the forces of evil.
That is not what it is. All right. Never mind.
I do not know what that is.
Need to reread it all?
No, I mean,
right.
I really have no clue.
All right. And last question for the last round of questions is, all you have to do is name the current Attorney General of the United States.
I am a very bad American.
Is that the person who does the thing with the thing?
Of
Yes,
course.
Yes. There's Attorney General, and then there's the Supreme Justices, and then there's...
Attorney
Oh,
General.
my gosh. I know who the Attorney General of Minnesota is.
Very good.
Yeah,
I don't know who this is.
he's a good guy.
Keith Ellison.
That's right.
That's Keith Ellison. I can answer that one ahead of time.
I like Keith Ellison.
Attorney General.
So gather those
Muppets.
answers together, figure out the bonus category, and next time, answers and the final possible cumulative total. Happy hunting! You've been listening to the One Idjit's Thoughts On podcast, produced by Paul Mackey in association with Nimlas Studios. Any short clips of audio from shows is included under fair use for commentary purposes, and copyright for that content remains with its original copyright holders. The theme song is Too Good by Jack Mangan and is used by his generous permission. One Idjit's Thoughts is produced under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 4.0 International License. You can find more episodes of this podcast and many other fine podcasts at nimlas.org. You can contact me by emailing idjitcastpodcast@gmail.com or commenting on episodes at nimlas.org.
Let's make our own memories.
Secret bonus category C number 3 is Frontiers, and number 4 is And the Secret Rings. Connect all 4 for a secret bonus point.